Hi, it's Celia here from LCR Coaching, and I'm going to take you through a back reset. So we're going to start. If you've got a block, then you need your block, or you can use a book. You might want something over it just to make it a little bit more comfortable. And if it's a book or something very hard, then it might not be so comfortable. So we're just going to start by placing this block underneath your bottom, feet flat on the floor, and you're just going to lower down and make sure that this block isn't right underneath your bottom. So we're just holding a supported bridge position. So we're allowing the upper back to release. So we're going to hold this for a couple of minutes, and we're going to breathe into it. So just make sure that that block is comfortable, palms facing up, and you can close your eyes here now. So gently closing your eyes and allowing your back to release down onto the floor. And starting to take some breaths in and out, deep breaths in and out. And every time you breathe out, release down towards the mat. So feel your shoulders in contact with the mat and feel them relax. They're totally supported by the floor and the mat. You don't need to do anything to hold them or feel any tension. And think about your thighs. Are you holding any tension there? Are you trying to hold your legs up? Just allow the block to take your weight. Just allow your breath to become a natural, gentle breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Relaxing your face, forehead, shoulders, neck, upper back. And then we're just going to gently take the block from underneath you and lower your lower back onto the floor. So you can open your eyes now if you want. You can keep them closed, it's totally up to you. So keep your feet flat on the mat, and then we're just going to do a little bit of pelvic rocking. So we're arching the lower back so that there's a gap underneath, and then we're pressing that lower back into the floor and lifting the tailbone just a little bit. This isn't a huge movement. So we're breathing in and breathing out, lowering the tailbone to the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. So when you breathe in, just allow the rest of your body to kind of follow or do what it needs to do. Try not to hold anything rigid. We're just allowing this movement to happen. And think about where your head is. So you've got a neutral neckline. Line all the way through the spine is neutral. And do a couple more, breathing in and breathing out. And then just bring your knees into your chest and place your feet together. And then we're going to make circles with the knees. So taking your knees in towards each other in a clockwise direction and keeping your feet together. So you're kind of massaging that lower back. And then we'll do a few in the other direction, so anti-clockwise. Well, one of them will be. Anti-clockwise, and one will be clockwise. So the knees are going out. And then we're just going to bring those knees in and then rock very gently from side to side. And then rock onto one side and come into onto all fours. So in the all fours position, we're just going to take some cat-cow. So we're dropping our hips down, similar to the pelvic rocking, but we're doing it in a all fours position. So we're dropping the hips down, looking to the sky, and then breathing out, dropping the head down. So breathing in, and then breathing out. Spread your fingers out on the mat and keep all of your fingers in contact with the floor. So you're grounding down through your fingers. Take a few more cat-cows. Feeling that range of motion through the spine, keeping that fluid movement. So we're trying to keep it as smooth as we can. Synchronizing with the breath if you can. And then we'll just come back into a neutral position here. And then you're just going to look over to your left foot. So we look over our shoulder towards our left foot, and then back to center, and then look over your right foot. So we're having a stretch through the side body. So we're looking from side to side, breathing in at the center and breathing out as you move to the side. Take your own time, so use your own breath to guide you. And try and make this movement nice and fluid as well, so we're smoothly stretching into the side body. So go one more to each side. And then sit back on your heels and then come into a cross-legged position. So you can, if you want to, you can put a block or a book underneath your bottom so that you're raised up a little bit. It just means the hips are open and you can relax your knees down onto the floor. So we're just going to take another side stretch here. So just take your right hand down to the floor, reach up with your left and over, stretching all the way through the side body. Enjoying that stretch there. Keeping your head in neutral, taking some deep breaths in and out. And breathing in, coming up, and then down to the other side. So right arm comes up overhead. We're reaching over and up towards the sky as well a little bit. Breathing in and out. And then we come back to center, drop the hand down. And then the last thing we're going to do is just reach the hands forward
and drop the head down and stretching through that upper back. So just drop your head down. You can take the block away if you like, or you can stay with the block, whichever you feel is going to suit you today. And remember, every day is different as well. What you could do yesterday might not be what you can do today, depending on your energy, your mental state, what exercise you've been doing. And we're just going to slowly come back up and then swap your feet round. So put your other foot in front. And we're going to do the same stretch. So we're dropping forward and releasing into this position. See if there's a difference between the sides. There sometimes is. It's totally okay. And take some nice deep breaths, releasing and relaxing in this position. And you might want to stay here for a little bit longer, or you may want to come into child's pose. So take your knees wide, hands forward, and just drop your forehead to the floor. You can keep your hands up overhead, or you can bring them down by your sides. Whichever feels good for you. Taking some deep breaths in and out. Okay, and we're going to stay in this position for a couple of minutes. So get yourself comfortable. And then we're going to take one deep breath in and out, and then allow your breathing to come back to normal. So take a big breath in. Feel your chest and your stomach rising, and then allow your breath to sigh out. So making that noise that helps you to release all the tension in your body. And then just stay with it. Keep your breathing nice and easy now. There's no effort. Breathing just comes naturally. It's what we do every day. Feel your forehead in contact with the ground. And the rest of parts of your body that are in contact with the ground. So the front of the shins, forearms, elbows, hands, feet. Feel your body being supported by the ground, and release anywhere that you're holding. And then if your hands are out in front of you, just gradually walk them back in. Or you can stay like this if you want, you don't have to come out. And then just roll up nice and gently up to a seated position. And thanks for joining me again. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.